Welcome to ForgeFire Archives, episode 23. How can I help you all? We will be,
More ham.
no ham. Uh,
Oh,
you only get Warham. So, we'll have a, trickling in, members of our merry little band of, definitely not gonna die tonight people here. But who is here, on time-ish, is our lovely, perfect creature, Sippy, played by Bill.
yes. Currently pulling multiple hams out of the bag just to consume hams.
Consume ham. We have definitely not, definitely not Jesus, Nurgle Jesus, Canderous, played by Nito.
I can't beat my intro from last night. I'm here.
Primarch of the second my ass. And here on the floor, covered in cereal and tomatoes, Murder, played by Connor. I heard you chuckle, you shit.
No, you didn't.
I did. Now answer me. Answer me, or I for every second you don't, I will add another chaos counter.
His very distinct chuckle.
More chaos, DM Chan.
Ooh woo.
For every ooh I hear, a pit fiend will spawn in the world somewhere. That's one.
You need to get revenge for Mortissimo's death.
Temporary death.
Temporary death.
He will rise again.
Why does this server have so many fucking roles? Oh my god.
That's because I gave everyone.
Somebody decided way back in the day they wanted to get.
Yeah, I want everyone to have their own little funny word thing on them. Sue me.
I have.
We're trying to find a way.
Goodbye, Bill. You've killed Bill. Also, CK, nice, nice, perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
Let's see how the DM does. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 10d10. I was like, what?
I was gonna say, my dear, you've
You've granted yourself death.
That's
Well,
better.
hello,
Wow.
hello, Bill.
I've returned.
Yeah, I hear that. Except I don't.
He is risen. The real Messiah is back.
No, I'm not the Messiah. Here's the Messiah.
No, I'm not the Messiah. He is the Messiah.
So, given the part economy, and I think we ended last session on the last of the last word of the last day on the last year. We will come in. Someone's a microwave.
See, he gets to go make.
Someone not get an intro? Did you skip somebody?
You did skip Liv.
She wasn't here yet. She wasn't here. She's not even at a computer.
That's the
Right
microwave.
here, motherfucker.
And
I was
whose
in the
microwave
kitchen.
was that?
That was Liv's microwave.
Call it civil resistance.
Liv, why were you at your microwave?
What are you
Because I haven't
fixing?
eaten dinner.
Not my fault. Here we have eating a bowl of something. Arania Stargrove, played by Liv.
How do you know it's a bowl? It might be a plate.
I can.
It is a plate.
Got him!
A plate is just a smashed and
So
flattened
thick,
bowl.
It's in a strainer, but she keeps moving it so it won't separate.
Say hello, woman. Say hello.
Picture it.
Picture it, Pyro.
No, but then there would be more mac and cheese noises.
Slosh, 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 slosh. That feels like a college kid thing. Like, well, this
Slurp,
soup is
slurp,
so
slurp.
thick. If I don't add water to it, put it in my mesh strainer, and if I keep moving it, there'll only be a little bit of the sauce separates out. If I eat it fat, like
If I eat very quickly,
Or you just continually lick from the bottom as it dribbles out.
that's pastry bag filled with the Chef Boyardee ravioli that you blended.
I have a pastry bag filled with Chef
Imagine
Boyardee
being
ravioli.
Imagine an office where somebody takes out a lunchbox, and for lunch you just see them take out the fucking Chef Boyardee pastry bag, and just
What you got there, buddy?
Anyway.
like a go-gurt.
Anyway. That's good enough introduction for Liv. That's all she's getting. I'm going to roll the T100 to see who we start with, unless Connor hasn't gotten his fucking cereal yet.
I haven't.
Then go.
No, I have to wait to see if I go first.
You cunt. You're not going first. Then,
Nice,
no.
not nice segue. This episode's brought to you by Magic Spoon.
Okay.
Goddamn.
All right.
Gotta
So,
get that in. Let's go.
so
Let's
here,
go.
so here's
Let's
how we're
respect the fuck
starting.
out of you for it.
So here's how we're starting this off. Papa brought some maps this week.
I swear to God.
Patrick, you can't just show the foot map again.
Little space.
But
Space.
it's a different iteration of
Space.
it, though. It's a different
Space.
variation.
Space. Space.
Hate that I know what reference.
Was Intel.
I
Thank
hate
you.
you.
Portal 2, yeah.
Thank you.
Get it.
God.
Space Core.
So
God, it
Never
was such
played
a
the Portal
that
games.
was
Sorry.
So
Fully.
far out on a limb, hoping somebody would get.
I
It's Portal
Stupid.
2. What do you mean? You know you've played Portal 2.
Yes.
Pyro, you know he should get it. What do you mean
Yes,
it's far out on a limb?
but Pyro has the brain of a goldfish when it comes to recalling things. So just me saying space was no guarantee.
martyr.
Got
Space.
targeted. Uh oh.
Space rips around your left wing. You lose your half your flight speed.
Oh, the one-winged devil. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
Anyway,
I can't wait for that to be on the recording.
Good.
Thank you.
you're welcome. That was firmly past the yellow.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm done waffling now.
so go get your fucking cereal, or I'll choke slam you from here. Anyway, happy time now.
Promise.
So anyway, I'm going to play some funny hee hee ha ha music for us. Something, just something a little, just a little, just. A little bit of music as we zoom on in to Canderous. You're in the interrogation room, and there is a piece of. The door is closed, as in the wall like fell in on itself, and there is a glassy exterior in front of you, but you cannot see through it.
This is great.
You are disarmed.
He still has the shackles, the binds on his hands.
You know. But you do in fact have when they took those off, they put a small wristband around you, like your left arm,
Oh, okay. All right.
and you feel lethargic a little bit. And you can't call upon your magic.
Right. One level exhaustion, or just kind of like pseudo anti-magic sort of thing.
Somewhat anti-magic. There's a small field around you.
Okay. He's gonna look around, look at the walls, kind of step around and look at everything.
Oh, hang on.
I assume I'm gonna be asked. What questions need to be answered? What do you wish to ask of me?
You hear a
Any-
intercom. All right, Mr. Could you go and provide your name, please, to the recorder?
Andrus Kane.
Kenris King. Good. Could you identify what you are and your occupation?
I am a half-elf. Wood elf heritage. Current moment, I would be an adventurer.
I need you to make me a perception check.
You got it, boss. Since roll 20 to set.
Care- Careful, horse. Flattery gets you everywhere.
That is a. Oh wow, 14.
Okay. There is a dull hum in the air
The hell?
as you're being talked to. An adventurer? No. What were you doing out here in the foothills of our area, nearing a less than well-known testing site?
No ill intention was meant. We're currently, me and my group, we were coming through. We just dealt with an aboleth a ways north. Sorry, was there a specific? This is above board. Because it's been a while. This is above board. It was Jace Whitleaf. Was there any other name to the rest of the everybody out above board?
Terpiscora.
Was repeat that?
Terpiscora.
Terpiscora.
Did all of us meet Neuvia or just Sippy?
Yeah.
Wasn't there.
Yeah, I think it was Candace and Zerika who were off doing things.
Yeah.
You saw her, but you didn't talk to her.
Right.
We didn't talk to her, but we saw her speak.
Okay, so he wouldn't know the name, basically.
Yeah. It was
He's-
Jace. To his right was Turkish. To his
Jason.
left was Nevada.
So anyway, Candace. You were saying?
Yes, we dealt with an aboleth under the orders of Jace Whitleaf.
There's an audible pause over the intercom. Whitleaf. So interesting name. Could you describe him? Just for the record. Ganders.
This is above board.
Mhm.
Like I said, it's been a long ass day. I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Did
okay.
he just make a history check or something for him
Oh.
to be able to describe it in character?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, make a history
That's
check.
kinda the first thing we're doing.
Yes, make a history check, brother. Instantly, the smug visage of Jace Whitleaf enters your mind. near crystal clarity, and as you describe him, a faint chuckle goes over the intercom. Yeah, that'll be him. Now, did you get your orders specifically from him, or was there someone else who you talked to? Seems pretty strange to talk to the big man.
What the hell are you typing?
Help for you.
Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you
That's right.
shouldn't.
We did have that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helping
Yeah,
feed you things.
I think
Mhm.
the specific quest was from Turpy, though. The specific.
Yes,
thing.
but before we get from the, we were in the Winterfell land about to be executed by Autumn Lord. Jace Whitley popped up with fucking a war front, and saw us. Said, "All right, I'm taking them. Piss off. Piss off, Fendi Bendy." And then when he got us to the side, he's like, "Listen, I only saved you so you can go help me find." He either said daughter, somebody very important to me. And he's like, "So I'm kind of just casting my net wide, and Turpy here, he's gonna give you a quest, and you're gonna go do it to pay off your debt." Cool. Later, and then got
Cool.
the fuck away from people as soon as he could.
Yes, he was
Cool.
like, Turpy
I
has
assume
the
that-
option where you can go pick where you want to go to look for my kid.
And you found a clue, maybe.
With his history, like I said, in character.
Right.
One of his people gave us a mission to help find his child. Help Jace find his child, and that's where we searched.
His and he forgets to click the button back over. He had a kid? Jace fucks? God, that's sad for me. Big sad. So, alright. So you're out here to look for his child. Again, there's an audible pause. You can almost like feel the disbelief come through the mic. Right then. Now, there's a couple irregularities with this story that but besides Jace Whitley having a kid, he's a renowned asshole.
Different strokes.
I guess so.
Strokes indeed.
Anyway, that disturbing image aside.
It'd be through the room.
Oh, that was the disembodied voice of George Takei.
Oh my.
My.
Oh my.
When did Shane get here?
Hi.
So, the irregularities that we have listed here are you, I presume, used unknown technology to reach here by means of this, by means of Whitleaf, and came to here specifically. Did they think we had something to do with his kid's loss?
Oh, we traveled south when dealing with the Ableth from. Oh fuck! What the hell? Place.
All right. Let's see what else we have here. It's
Town, wherever it was.
something like. If I will quickly look over at my map. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling out, scrolling out. Talvarash. A mining colony we had set up. And according to our reports, when there was some interference of a planar variety, I presume that is what the aboleth is doing.
Would assume so.
Some things. Now, I just have to ask, why would you run if you weren't guilty? Is there something you're hiding?
Oh.
So you guys just decided out and about that we were murderously hostile and fled the scene. After we specifically identified to a strangely bat-looking individual. Yeah, but they don't know that. They only saw the one rat, I think.
Yep.
Well,
I
there
don't-
should be reports. I hate that he's definitely lying to Candace because they were saw me up close and personal, hit him with a fear, and about killed him.
He's being very coy at the very least.
Yeah, he's definitely lying to CK.
So anyway,
Oh yeah.
get back in your muted hole, paste. Ugh. Oh Lord, have mercy. Where was it? Where was I? I'm going over actual notes, so mind me if I'm throwing people like down a hole. I'm trying to focus. I don't typically have actual notes in like an interrogation fashion. I just have bullet points usually. Where was I? I'm trying new things, writing down my entire fucking mental dialogue. Turns out, even I even type retarded. Let's see here. Okay. Right. A distinctly bat-shaped fellow was carrying what looked like a body, and after we identified them, they fled, somehow managing to escape a patrol craft, which led us back to the position of the distress signal. Now with popcorn. You hear distinctly crunching over the intercom popcorn as Pyro eats popcorn.
That's Sippy from the other room, still with the food bag.
No. My nightmares.
We took care of your comrade. No ill will was meant towards him. And am I wrong? Do you have anything against Hybrians?
You hear a bit of a crackling noise over the intercom. We've had less than nice interactions with the Hybrians. Would it be correct to assume you associate with the Hybrians?
Oh. Just this one.
Oh, did you hear that, Connor? Oh, shit.
Just this one. And I could tell you he bears no ill will.
Oh, no.
You.
Yeah, obviously, considering he fled and actively disappeared from a scene of a crime, as while there was much care taken to our comrade, he wasn't in the best of shape.
We did what we could. Is he dead?
That's not for you to worry about. What you should be worried about is you and your friends. Because we have signs in the area that there are less than pleasant forces about, and we've sighted clear Skaven activity, as well as now an active Vanguard class Hybrian mutation is involved as well. Far be it for me to actually assume there's some espionage going on.
How about you let us go, and you never have to come across our path again. We can leave. Again, we bear you no ill will. This is all just a misunderstanding.
That isn't necessarily my decision to make. Rest easy.
Go to your high-ups.
As the intercom shuts off. And Pyro takes another hand.
Chippy takes another handful of popcorn.
Sippy, you are in your containment area as well. You have a bag of food. It hasn't run out.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Candace, you were also fed, but you were not handed a bag of endless food. You were a tray of good
Fair
food. You were given the equivalent of tomato soup plus a solid.
Oh, come on, man! It's prison food. You don't have to be coy. It's prison food.
No. These guys have what we call class. You are provided a carton of milk. Don't ask where that came from. You are provided tomato soup. With 2 grilled cheese sandwiches.
You have water. Not much of a milk drinker.
The intercom pops up again. No. The camera swivel towards you.
Slowly picks up the milk. Tentatively. Drinks it.
It's very thick.
Yep.
Nutritious.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Indeed.
Anyways.
I love Sprite. It's delicious.
Glad that you made Sprite cannon for this Minotaur.
It's too sweet.
No. Sugar free. Come on. Diabetes.
It's a choice of a new
Number.
generation.
Sippy. You are eating from your bag of food.
Yes.
And you hear the intercom activated above you as far as about to burp, and you can't mute the recording. Oh shit! Yeah, that one tipped into yellow. I'm sorry if future listeners. The intercom pops open. You're the clerk, right?
I am no clerk. I'm a cleric.
Cleric, yes, sorry. It's the medications. They're a bit fatty on the tongue. You must understand.
I do understand I'm acutely aware of the side effects of some medicine.
Thank you for your understanding. Now, could you answer some questions for me?
Indeed.
It says here that one Garrett's Farrenkin was found damaged mild mild to severe dehydration and biomass, quote unquote, was taken. And that it was one of you all that patched him up while he was in that house.
Well, I did the best I could. You know how it's not like I can feed them all at once. That doesn't end well with emaciated patients. But yes, I put some more food out for him with a note that said not to.
An accomplished medic,
Much
then.
as yes, I did the best I could, but he just needs more in him, basically.
Yeah, that's what the chart's saying. Fuck. Uh. So this is a bit of a clusterfuck. You got to understand from what I'm just hearing now. You are there are Skaven involved of an unidentified clan. Given the dark, assumptions can be made of either automata stealth rangers or, God help us all, a Nixian assassin.
I will say that neither of them are affiliated with any clans as far as I'm aware. They are both on their own.
So you do know them.
I am aware of them, yes. They are part of our party. But again, they are both not part of a clan and have nothing to do with Automata or Nyx. They have their own goals, none of which involve harming this country.
Make me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, baseline.
Come on, roll 20, please. Why must you take so long to do everything?
I'm sorry, Bill. I can't make the switch until I found you. It didn't happen, brother.
Why not? You should do it.
No, it is. I barely have enough bucks to give about setting up shit here. I had to do like a Faustian bargain with Connor to get me to do fucking grids. You think I'm setting up Foundry? You're damn man.
It's not hard.
No.
It's easier to do grids there. Don't
No.
It's literally simple math. I don't
17.
why you have such a problem with
17. What a lovely roll ever.
Here, Dice-aster children only sponsor Roll20 when the game benefits us.
Just count the squares and count the pixels and divide.
No.
You have Pythagorean theorem, Pyro. It's
you
easy.
don't even need it, but it's simple division.
No. I don't like division.
I don't like it. I don't like dealing with simps.
See, this is what calculators are for.
No.
You don't even have to do it yourself.
No. So you rolled 17.
Yes.
It's not uncommon for Skaven defectors to try to make their own way, but that usually takes them to the road of banditry or attempting to form their own clan, which typically ends up preying on the excesses of others. Fuck, as you hear him like spit up through the mic. It's like a heartache cough. Hell. But more importantly, given the assumption was made on that the Skaven as the more likely than not Nixian rat, affiliated or not, attempted to pass off you hear a page flip, a bunch of cutlery and frying pans as a bomb. Now, I don't know anything about you, but I have actually seen an automata rat make a bomb out of such materials. So yeah.
As I'm aware, my friend cannot do such things.
Fair enough. But on to other business. We have, since the Aboleth's planar interference went down after I was sent to investigate, as the door next to you opens and a hee hee ha gentleman comes wandering in, a Goliath covered in bandages but wearing fatigue pants. And he comes and just like hucks himself onto the bench. And you can see he's sporting two solid iron crutches.
Do you happen to be Rothweisk? That was the guy's name?
Garrets or something along those lines. I went back and looked at the video, and I could barely hear my own voice then. I think I fucked up my audio. And I'm going with Garrett's Farrington. No, at the end was Farrington, but it was like Garrett's or Hrothgar. But that got too close to Hrothgar, leading in from the other ethereal realm. He's more on the leaner side of Goliaths. Ooh. There were other interferences on the map. One was a how do we put this? Large magical implosion. As if it's typically since he's just like sitting on the bench, kind of just like mulling it over, like gesturing at you as if he's just confused.
By the way, what are the restraints on Sippy?
None. You just don't have your equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have the armband though, as well.
Anti-magic armband.
Yeah.
Okay, doc.
Actually, what's your max spell slot?
Fourth.
Fourth. Okay. You feel if you push really hard, you might be able to squeeze out your fourth one and overload the bracelet. I didn't ask you, Cantress, because I don't think you get fourth for a long time, brother.
Oh, no, your pal. Sippy will not do such a thing, especially since his fourth level slot is kind of his way out of here. Well, it's kind of the way that his backup plan of how to get out of here, which is to cast Death Ward on Canderous and then push him off, so he'll survive when he makes the fall. But and then Sippy will try to fly, but that's his plan for if things go to shit.
I will remind you, this world does not yet have a Geneva Convention. Paratroopers will be shot. Oh no.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to shoot Canderous going at.
Oh yeah, no. Candace has his own issues. He won't be shot. He's going too fast.
But I'll have Death Ward, so I'll survive. That's my plan anyway. But don't worry about it. It's fine.
Solid plan. Really smacks of moxie. So. And as well as two disturbances of the Winter Fae variety. But the implosion of magic is typically seen when high, and I do mean high level casting is had. Especially what's the word? Teleportation or the full I don't know what the fucker called it. Nerd said folding of spatial masses. Whatever. It's super duper magic bullshit.
I think that would be on account of a wizard named Smithdale.
How the fuck you know his name?
Didn't Turpy tell us? I thought Turpy told us. Or
Did
no,
he?
did he just
Did he?
he just I thought Turpy told us. Well, okay, well then
Peanut Gallery.
We'll...
Peanut Gallery. Remind me. I'm not sure.
I
What are you
thought
asking?
he did when we recently, the call after hearing Kurt's name. Okay.
Yeah, he ended it and it went to static.
Okay, so we didn't hear Smith. Okay, so then he won't say that. I was mistaken. He'll just say, yes,
No, Kurt.
there was an extremely powerful wizard as we were leaving that did cast a teleportation spell.
I believe you. And I kind of owe you one. Because I probably wouldn't be entirely here without you. So, I'll do what I can to talk some sense into... Damn the fucking tongue. He spits out some more on the bulkhead near him. Ugh.
May I ask what happened to you?
Oh, I, there was a disturbance in the colony of, bears. As some had gone missing. A sizable number that just disappeared off of our, radar. They were chipped and everything. So I went down there. And, lo and behold, I got jumped in an alley by about 20 of them. All sporting extra tentacles and eyes. And after that was a lot of pain. And very uncomfortable situations that don't need to be talked about in polite company. He is still really thin. And where you see poking out past some of the bandages is puncture wounds.
Oh, he's not usually this thin. Okay. See what you mean. Okay.
A lot of biomass you can get off of a very healthy Goliath.
He just nods. I was unaware there were even any left. I thought that Aboleth took all of them, pretty much.
Oh, he did. I think this was before you all wandered up. Save my hide.
Ah.
At least I'm pretty sure. Through one of my more lucid moments, I thought I saw a giant rat.
Oh wait, is this the soldier that was at the? I think I've. Is this the soldier that was in the shack with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was talking to a different guy. Okay. Okay, I thought I was talking to the
No.
Okay, never mind then.
No, this is when you patched up. That was just bandaged to shit and emaciated in the back of the shack you guys were in.
Okay. Yeah, he nods. It's like yes. Okay. such a, I guess I'd say, rushed job. We were sort of all freaking out because of the perceived inclination to the rest of the party.
Yeah, that's a little that's a sticking point. That's the issue here. You renegade or not, reports and our experience lead to Skaven being incredibly backstabby, murderous, perverse, destructive. He pulls out a thesaurus. No, not very kind creatures. So, well, I believe you that they are what they are. Not, and let's not leave out the big, winged, somewhat fiendish elephant in the room. You're traveling with the Hybrian. The Skaven were built to be chaotic, yes, from our reports about this, especially this Whitleaf. But the Hybrians, they were built to kill, and like it.
Yes, I can vouch for most of them that, well, they are, I wouldn't say they're exactly the most moral of people. They are certainly not savages or just completely chaotic. And my friend from my Hybrian friend is got out of there for a reason. He has been branded as traitor. There is a reason he is not with the army anymore.
We do have some traitors. I'm not immediately discounting that. We have some others aboard here. Well, specifically only one. So, it's not unfeasible. It's just disturbingly rare.
Zippy will nod. Well, it's not.
Tell me, does this image ring any bells? And he'll pass you a folder with a picture of it, which I'm going to DM you.
Ooh,
Okey-doke.
secrets.
Have you seen anyone seen them? Are you familiar with them?
No, I do not believe so. Unless you say otherwise.
No, you haven't.
Okay. Have you seen
Mm.
this them? No, I have not.
Okay,
Haven't seen
sorry, I don't mean to sound like that guy, but some Hybrians, there aren't a massive amount of the advanced breed, and I don't know if your friend had ever mentioned anyone that looked like that.
Zippy just opens his mouth for a while, saying that Martyr says he sees a lot of people, but he doesn't actually say that.
Would
Tell him
you
he hears voices in his head. It'll really calm him down.
Yeah.
would you like me to describe what they look like to you?
Yeah, Sippy will get there eventually. I
Okay,
don't want to rob him of that.
you know,
And
yeah,
The game of telephone will inevitably not
good,
recommendations.
good. Yeah, there. Keep that in your DMs for eventually.
No.
But if you're describing them, Bill, and you just want to send me the message when Sippy tells Martyr, that works too.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Depending how you do this, this could lead to some very interesting outcomes and an entirely wasted battle map.
Yep. He's just like, may I ask why you are asking me if I know this person?
She's been in captivity for a while now, and frankly, we're sick and tired of replacing the plates on the walls.
The plants on the walls?
Plates, sorry.
Oh. And so you want us to, I don't know what that would involve us other than us taking her off your hands? Is that what you're asking us to do, or?
I don't know. Honestly, she hasn't done any crimes that we are immediately aware of. She seemed to be a support personnel. As far as we know, she was only taking care of her other squad mates that did in fact get away.
He will not.
And we don't typically. It's a bit of a situation. We don't like holding support personnel, as they are typically viewed as non-combatants, but she definitely punched a guy, and he received varying levels of burn marks.
He will not. Okay.
Hang on, let me look out into the peanut gallery. I think I see Connor having an aneurysm.
Just that one I just posted in general wouldn't happen to be the same image you got, would it, Bill?
I don't know. Let's head over to ForgeFire. What an interesting picture. Anyway, don't worry about it, Connor. Just meet yourself and think about that. So, we are deliberating, and what would help us really well and truly is if you could get into contact with your friends. You wouldn't happen to be a. We know clerics typically have ways of calling people.
Yeah, he nods. I do currently have that spell prepared. Yes.
We're willing to let you have this if you can get them to come in quietly, so we can wrap this up nice and calmly.
That is what I was hoping to do.
And
I am in full agreement.
maybe we forget that we mobilized our entire, like, a full third of our fleet to chase down what appears to be like 5 or 6 people. Maybe we forget we mentioned that, because we've been very antsy, because there've been many automata raids in the area, and we're getting a little jumpy because they are using new tech that we are not familiar with.
He will not.
Between you and me.
Yes. Well, I'll need. Well, because Sippy, if he has all his stuff, I guess Sippy would still need his holy symbol, I guess.
Yeah. He reaches into his back pocket and will pull it out to you. Yeah, they're using some new stealth tech, as well as some weird decaying magic. It's less aging and more molecularly disassembling whatever it hits. It's not pleasant.
Did they find a tomb world?
I would never.
You're gonna have some way bigger problems.
The giggling, I think, is the giveaway here.
Yeah, they're gonna have some way bigger problems if they found what they found.
Look. That's Arc 4. You're still in, like, Arc 2.
Yeah. But yeah, let's play Mechanicus. Let's go raid Necron Tube World. Yeah. Okay.
One way or another, we're getting some Wrath and Glory on this channel.
Yikes.
Okay, but yeah, he's just like, yes, I just need my
of course.
my shield and this to be taken off.
You must don't react adversely. Clerics are. We've had some incidents, and we know you're not just walking heal boxes. So the camera behind you up on that corner turns into a carbine rifle, as well as some excuse me, mechanical clamp arms are on the wall waiting to jump you.
Sippy nods. He's like, well, I know there are quite a few clerics that are less than inclined towards healing, but and despite my god being Kineas, I am in fact more
This is
focused on healing.
between you and me. I think that's why they're giving you the biggest leeway. Because Kineas is a one of the only trusted gods we are really affiliated with. This would not be a conversation if you were in fact a cleric of Elkira. He gives a fucking nasty chuckle on that one.
Yeah, he not. Okay.
Patch me up or not, we wouldn't have this conversation. He spits on the ground again.
Yep.
Love that he mispronounced her name.
Elkira.
I swear it's to personally insult her.
Being Neuvactins? Yes.
Yeah, so
He will
was
walk over, he'll just saunter over. For a second, you almost wouldn't believe he is like he probably should still be bedridden. Until he spits it to the side again, and every time he spits, like a little like scarab drone Roomba comes out and cleans it up and just skitters back away. And the next one has a bit of blood on it. I'm like, oh hell. Let's hurry this along before I'm paged in by the good doctor to put me to bed.
yeah, Sippy's like, yes, I would. In my opinion, I would advise that you do get treatment soon.
Now, just to remind you, this conversation was going to happen probably in about an hour when Hythe was done talking to your friend. I should still be bedridden, so if you heard me, maybe I just came for a nice visit. And he will put a key card that he popped out of you don't know where. Waves over the wristband and it clicks off for a second. All right, you got about 10 minutes.
It will take less than that. Okay. So popping into
Before that, there was an entire morning of nonsense.
God.
Oh, good.
I get to plan out my 25 words. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, the morning of, Martyr sleeps very little.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming we're cutting back to us on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Martyr sleeps very
Proceed
little,
as if you don't know what's happening.
So, drawn in the dirt, Martyr has with a stick a plan. There's like 4 different size circles representing us, but none of those circles are the same size as it moves with arrows, so it's impossible to understand who he's saying is supposed to do what. So, as we were discussing, could I have made a check to see if I could kill a large enough game animal to get the blood I was looking for? Survival, athletics, nature.
Let's go survival. You find a squirrel.
Candle. Buddy, I'm gonna call on you. I'm apparently a little rusty. I need you to go hunt me something big, like a deer. Can you do that?
Deer?
Pounce on it. You're a wolf. Let your instincts kick in.
I'm a wolf. It turns his head back around 180 degrees.
You are a dire wolf.
I thought it was a candle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby.
So should I roll the wisdom check for him?
By all means.
Alright, using dire wolf stats, because I forgot she's is currently still set to the, whatever. Is it, let's see, wisdom is +1. He has perception and stealth as proficiencies. He has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. An advantage if he has an ally, but 20 total.
I'll give him advantage. Go ahead. 20.
How good does the demon dog do at bringing me back a full fucking deer?
Roll me a D100.
Please let it be like an Elkyran sacred deer. Please let it be
In
an
the
international incident.
in this the neck of the woods you have to damn mind. Those were hunted to extinction. This like other ones.
Oh, well, there's one deer that could probably get it through here for a brief time, but I don't think he has a chance at knocking it down.
No.
I hope you know who I'm talking about. It's a
Yeah.
who.
It's the Elkyra's deer.
Yeah,
Her
Torlon.
specific deer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if
Damn it,
if
you're so-
Torlon popped up, he'd be like, "Aight, bitch, laser beam."
He'd be like,
On
what the?
sight.
He would pump the cartoon break and go, what the fuck is that? Like, point with his hoof. Be like, the fuck are you?
What kind of corny ass bullshit is this? Corn.
I'm gonna have fun with this minor headcanon that Torlon just zipped past and saw Candle one night while we were busy.
You know what?
He's
Sure.
like, what the fuck are you? I'm Candle. Like,
I'm a candle.
I hate this continent. Super speeds away. But so how does,
That Neuvactin has done it again, mother.
All right. Mother. Damn, that bitch was.
Twin sister.
They're siblings.
Whatever.
So. Let me just scroll through my beast tab. Oh, good.
What did he drag back? Please let it be something awful. It just also could just be something purely metal. I'm just like, oh, damn
Something
it.
just so stinky.
Something with no blood somehow. I'm just like, god damn it.
Even better, it's a reference.
Oh?
Oh no.
Is that a JoJo reference?
So
Yeah.
he
The
didn't.
morning of, I sent Candle out.
He didn't bring back. He didn't bring back a beast.
I turn and look. What does he have in his mouth?
What do you have in your mouth?
Please, God, please.
You see him at the lip. Of,
Please.
you see him at the lip of the tunnel.
Please, God, tell me they don't grow corn around these parts. It's too rocky by far. There's a whole song about the corn don't grow on mountains, right? Please. What does he have? I'm waiting to be killed.
There, you see him standing at the cave of the mouth, looking very proud of himself. There's there's an arm in his mouth, a big green one.
Damn it!
Candle? What
Does this
do
look
you
like an
have?
orc arm? Does this look like an orc's arm? Green.
Little bigger.
Is
A
it an
troll arm.
Little fatter.
A dire
Ogre?
troll.
It's an ogre.
I was right.
No, this is not Joe Joger's arm. You said it's a reference. It's no, please. This isn't a
Was
Joe
I
Joger's
right?
arm.
It was
Was I right?
it was a Jojoger.
Yes! I was right.
Candle, what do you have in your mouth?
Marty's creeping up to go take it from him because he knows he's gonna try and run.
Teach you.
Candle, thank you for fetching it to me. Don't give me the arm. Candle. You bitch. Oh, it dives.
Nerf.
And this shouldn't. This will be funny if I fuck up. Yeah, I think I get it from him.
Barf, 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 barf.
Head scratches still. So now we've got some blood. I'm going to go up and cause general mayhem. Fuck up. He's gestating with the arm flailing around. You, the rats, Elise Rikic, are going up to locate Sippy and find an opportunity when I pull people around to get him out, spring him with CK. CK and them have firepower usually. They can help if you're getting past a certain point. Zrek and Aranya. I was picturing Aranya helping me with general spellcasting and causing mayhem with the mix of what I have and her druidic effects. It could look like an incursion from both sides of their known enemies, both the Urnikin and Hybrians. And then Zrek could go with Zrikich to make sure he's not alone and doesn't get sprung on. Although he is very unstealthy, so that may not be a good idea.
Zrikich has been very quiet. How is Zrikich?
Taking out of the rat.
You know what? I think we're gonna have Zrek keep watch. He can watch our exit strategy. That sounds good. Like a good job.
So, let me ask. We're still outside the compound.
We're on the ground.
By a decent bit, especially because of how loud Candle's being.
Yeah, he's not a quiet buddy.
Okay, so how's this compound laid out again?
I
like
look
a huge sky structure.
I assume you would. Well, there's a base camp where the vehicles or something is being held, and then there's where Candace and Sibi are being held. The Uzdun Dosk. I will show you the base camp, because I would assume you got some decent like views on that from a distance.
Okay. So they have vehicles to get to this place that they're actually holding them?
Yes. You can surmise it is one of those disc-like structures.
And the main place they're being held is way up in the air?
Yes.
Is that where it is?
Yes.
Okay. Do they have searchlights?
Not
I know
during.
they have a minefield.
Not during the daytime.
Right, I forgot about the fucking minefield.
Oh, it's the daytime?
Yeah, right now it's the morning.
Nighttime. Daytime. Daytime. Let's play a little
Well,
nighttime.
it would be best to sneak in at a nighttime.
Daytime.
You seem to have a bunch of machines.
Alan. Wait, that's not Alan. That's Steve.
So
Hey,
we were here at night the night before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where we set up camp. You know, we went from there was a base camp directly below the place. I'm pretty sure the map we're looking at right now, and we were on the outskirts of it. We saw there was a minefield, and then so that we wouldn't be spotted by like nightly searches.
Ah, good. I found it.
Okay.
Also, holy fuckaroni.
there it is. Yeah, we are.
That's
This is
what
very
Candle
large.
brought back to you.
The arm of one of those.
No,
During the
you
night-
you only saw the arm. You have the whole body.
Oh.
The head is missing though.
That's still they're meaty people. They've got blood. Martyr's draining it.
There's this whole trail leading back here though.
We probably
What?
shouldn't stick around long.
Okay. What are we going to do to distract them? What is the blood for?
I'm going to be painting ominous fucking messages in blood throughout the city and causing general mayhem with the snaps his finger and there's just like a little flitter of magic flare. Just kind of
Now, what do you mean by the city?
the one in the sky. He knows that it's in the sky.
Aren't you going to make it a little less ominous when they see you writing the ominous messages?
It's almost worse
What?
if they see a confirmed Hybrian.
I'm gonna throw you a bone, Martyr.
Hold on.
Hang on. I'm
Are
gonna.
you saying that you're gonna try to fly up to their aerial prison compound?
Yeah.
They'll
There's
shoot you on sight.
Do me a favor and stop using your brain forever.
New Mike Circuit is interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and point out one small fact here. That there was a descriptor that when Sippy looked over the edge of the compound, He saw the top of the clouds.
Yeah. So were they not in the actual capital city? Were they in a different floating structure?
This is a different aerial compound. This is a prison. We're not at the capital. The
It
capital is a huge piece of rock with a city built into it that's flying.
yes,
Heel through the dirt plan.
Hang on. Let me. There's been a little of miscommunication on both sides, real quick. Let me just establish something real quick. Let me just get into the new ones here.
Dominant?
Thronos Kale is way north, and it's fucking huge. We're still down around here.
Thronos Kale is the sheared off top of a mountain.
That's flying and has a city built in it.
What is, if I had to put the comparison, that is like a super metropolis. And what,
like Techno Dollaran.
And what is floating somewhere above you, above the cloud cover, is Uzdun Dusk. Which
you're still level 7,
which is a I believe so. Which is a
Solidly still level 7.
which is a city. That happens to have a prison.
Did we see a way in this compound to get up there?
Yes, you see
platforms.
You see 3 platform-like vehicles.
These things.
Okay, and they just seem to like float up and go up to the city if they need to.
They're like elevator kind of things.
Arania, can you disguise yourself somehow? Disguise self, alter self, etc.
As a furbolg, yeah, I have the once a day thing.
Do you not have alter self?
Do I have alter self? Ooh,
Because it's the morning of, you could
not on the druid spell list. But
all right.
let me see what the furbolg ability is.
It lets you.
I cast detect magic and disguise self with this trait once per long rest, so I can cast disguise self.
And you can shrink a foot in height, or as part of that is a special fiat.
Yeah.
So if you look like a minotaur, you tend to rest up and bring us in, and that's the best I've got.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yes.
Well, for one, I have somewhat of a plan now that you brought a body over.
What is your plan?
So, since they have searchlights, and DM, I imagine the night before. Oh, he left. Unlucky.
God damn it, Pyro.
Well, the night before, Zrikich definitely would have observed the pattern of the searchlights for something.
Well, yeah.
I kind of need Pyro to confirm that for the whole plan, but so the plan I have, well, now that we have a body, we can set it up kind of as like a distraction, and I have a mirror. I can find a good way to set this thing up so that their searchlight after a certain amount of time will happen upon it, and it'll shine back at them. That'll, of course, get their attention. As they move in, we have the body set up in a conspicuous way to have them send more to investigate. And then during that distraction, their guard will be lessened, and we sneak in, we get on one of those platforms.
Okay.
Well, there's many of you that can actually be sneaky. I'm not taking the rat.
I mean, I can make it so that our traces are not there. That it's harder to see us.
That's good. Anything to make up for this. As he points to Canderous and Martyr. We're not taking the rat.
Canderous, where did you
yeah, you're right. I just saw Canderous in the chat. As he points to Martyr, because we're not taking the other rat. That's dumb.
Okay, so studded leather or scale mail is off.
Yep.
I will equip my shield in one hand just so my AC is not a
booty.
Yeah. Defense fighting style still counts when I use a shield because a shield is off.
That's good.
Also, I mean, you have medium armor, right? Or is scale mail heavy?
No, medium, light and medium
No,
armor.
no, it's just
I technically have proficiency with all, but I'll only wear medium and heavy.
Okay, for your fly speed, yeah. It'll only take you 5 minutes to put it back on. So depending on how fast this little elevator platform goes, you could probably get it on before we get up there.
Do we have?
And you can also have someone help you, and it reduces it by half, so it's only 2.5 minutes.
All right, God has returned, and he brought cream pie.
All right,
cookies.
God and your cream pie. Zrikich definitely would have observed the searchlights at nighttime. Do they have a pattern that they usually go on?
Definitely a more you can tell that it is very mechanical in nature, set patterns, very linear, crisscross like that. As if there are, and you've noticed there's not many actual minotaurs in the game. There's a heavy presence of constructs, though.
Okay. Because Zrikich's plan was to find a pattern in the searchlight that he can, at some point, when it passes over, set up his mirror and take this body of the ogre that we just happened across, because why not use it, and set up the body to be sort of visible if this searchlight is on the mirror, so that it's like kind of shadowy and, questionable, but have the mirror shine back at the searchlight when it goes over it to get their attention, and when they leave to investigate, that'll lessen the security detail, and we can sneak up on one of them damn platforms.
Mm-hmm.
That was a plan, at least.
Mm-hmm. Now, I need you to tell me again, because I was being kind of an asshat. All right, that I heard most of it. Just your plan is pretty much
set up the body
right
in basically the backdrop of the searchlight, and set up the mirror to make it really shiny and obvious.
For that one,
when the searchlight goes over it.
Okay.
And then when they go to investigate, because it looks like someone's out there with some shiny object, since the security detail will be lessened on the compound.
Okay, there we go.
Hop on.
All right.
And get up there.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't hurt to stack on also the disguise self track and have us ready to look like we're prisoners in case we get spotted by somebody. Like, do both plans.
If any of you can use alter self or something like that.
I have disguise self and pass without a trace.
Pass without a trace will help us get in. Disguise self, you can probably turn martyr into.
Disguise self is only on me.
Oh, on you?
Yeah, it's my verbal magic.
I'm taking locate object today, unless Liv is, so I can try and help find people.
Best bet is to have Arania turn herself into a minotaur and then put a bag over Martyr's fucking head. Yeah. And keep your wings back behind your shirt.
Also, I'd like to DM take a piece of Jojoger bone, whittle it into a shiv, and try and hide it somewhere on my body, so if I get strip searched, it doesn't get removed from me. I would offer an. I'd like to hand.
You can't.
Like
you can't see my face.
Bone shiv in your ass, Martyr.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You can't see my face, Connor. But I'm doing the concerned expression.
DM's eating cream pie, and I described this. Yeah. So I'm gonna snap it in half and slide one half towards Zerkich. Whittle.
Where's my disguise kit?
Now.
I really don't know if this is. Oh no.
Now I pause it to ask Connor.
Oh. There's no way.
A femur.
Not actually femur. Like it's a bone that he's taking a bone flake and making a blade, tying it to a stick, and hiding the thing in two parts in his mouth.
There's no way I didn't buy one of those.
It's enough so that he can get up and try and mug somebody by holding a sharp bone flake to somebody's throat and taking a weapon off of them. or try and cut like wires,
you see,
but not really. It's a sub dagger.
You could just have Arania have all of your stuff in a bag.
This is
much better than you potentially injuring yourself with something.
I would still like to try and do it in case I get stripped of my weapons. DM, is there a check I need to make?
But I have stripped you of your weapons. If I'm going in as a minotaur, then I have stripped you of your weapons, and I would have Your
If
weapon.
you plan for failure, you never get surprised. I'm planning on if this goes wrong, we will be taken in and arrested. I want to have a weapon. Mario's also sharpening his horns and claws. They're still unarmored attacks.
All right. After that mental image, slight
I think I'm about to use my last dust of disappearance.
medicine. Medicine.
To make a knife?
No, to make a knife, sleight of hand or survival, but to hide it on your person without without shanking yourself.
Fair.
I'll say either. Okay.
Give me disadvantage. Do it.
There's a. I could also use the dust on both of us.
I wouldn't.
I didn't want to use my last dust.
I wouldn't.
Getting in.
I would save it till we get out.
He's already done it. Okay.
He made the shiv.
And what you've done,
disguise kit, I'm trolling,
is you've kind of hidden it behind your gums, where you have like your
like a space maintainer,
somewhat retractable fangs or tusks a little bit.
His nightmare physiology, yeah.
Yeah. What inspired candle? And you have a what amounts to a dagger. That wasn't a very well made dagger, so -1 to hit. And I'm telling you, if you crit with it, it's not very sturdy. It's made of bone.
Yeah, it's not a good weapon. Like I said, it's literally just to like threaten somebody.
It is a shiv. It will work. It will have a -1 to hit. Or do you want -1 to hit or damage?
Minus.
Rania, do you have a cloak?
Damage? Okay. Both work because they're brittle.
Dex or strength based?
Dex.
You say you do or don't?
Don't know.
I mean, technically you can still use strength, but if you use strength, it's gonna be.
I will be brute forcing with strength.
You're gonna have a very limited amount of
unit. Cloak on it.
You're gonna have a very limited amount of uses on it, if more than 2.
Yeah.
You understand? It is a.
I understand this thing's going to snap the moment I use it.
Yeah, but you're gonna get one good shank in, I guess.
So, real quick, Rania has
damage on an unarmed
Traveler's Court.
attack. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna find it in the players. Yeah.
Given it's a shiv and it's something you can hide, I'll let you have advantage on it because you're gonna be surprising someone with this, as well as I'll give you, because I am a kind and generous god, an extra d6 on it.
No, I would like to decline the d6.
Okay. So shatters it.
He's a shitty little shiv.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve any buffs.
No buffs. No buffs. Okay.
No buffs.
Okay. No buffs. Got it.
To passively resist any. This thing is a piece of shit, and I intend to suffer.
All right. So I give the Dampier true sight. Deep pool, very deep pool.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to Traveler's Clothes.
Are we doing our plan now with our session time?
Boots, a wool skirt or breeches, a sturdy belt, a shirt, perhaps with a vest or jacket, and an ample cloak with a hood.
Okay, that's good.
I have an ample cloak with a hood.
I have an idea. So I don't have to use my dust to get in. I can use it to get us out.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys.
Yep. Have you ever had a rat pack before?
No.
Well, this is gonna be a little awkward, but one of the best ways that I can get in there without is He's just gonna kind of cover his face a little bit. If I hang on to the back of you, you cover me with that cloak of yours.
Careful, your Hector showing.
What?
Your Hector showing.
The power of the stash, baby.
His entire body is a mustache.
My first choice, but it'll keep me from having to use the dust.
I think that's a very good idea.
Now, what does Mutter think
And
about?
you're large enough. He motions to your size. And well, I mean,
I think it would work. This is a very good idea, Zerkich. Why do you? What's wrong?
No, don't do this again.
oh, just
We already took away an entire session explaining this shit to Invari.
he just leans in. He's like, just don't tell the other rat, for God's sakes.
On that note, I am going to unilaterally declare, for convenience's sake, that Zrach is going to stick back and guard the animals and the supplies.
Marta said in canon that role was to secure our exit and make sure we still had a
Yeah. In case things happen, he's the cavalry.
If we come in hell's blazing, his job is to make sure the gate stays open long enough for us to get through. And then
So, I definitely have a plan for Zrach if things go south for you guys.
Cool. So, Martyr does a bit in chat. I think I actually bought manacles.
Woo!
Nope, not on this character. Like every other one I did, but fuck up me. Then just rope.
I have manacles.
Yeah, put them on, but don't lock them. And Martyr will like.
Or put them on, lock them, and give the key to the quote-unquote Minotaur.
Yeah.
Well, Martyr,
All right.
they're going to look held close, but if we get fucking caught, I don't want to be restrained, because you'll be...
Yeah.
It depends how,
Okay, my disguise lasts for an hour. Should I disguise myself on the platform up?
You're up. He's holding the bag above his head. Platform
Probably
up.
the moment we get on it.
Okay. Should I do a rat pack now or later?
Once we get in the damn compound, I'm not gonna...
Also, generally, the racial spells, though not originally, the more recent feats have allowed spells you get through feats and racials to be cast again through spell slots. It's not technically rules as written, but up to the GM whether or not you can spend a spell slot to cast it.
we're gonna leave that alone until I can get a better grasp on that.
Okay.
That's fair.
Maybe later.
So, no problem. So,
I think if it's... Because I think I would have access to detect magic anyway, because I think druids get it.
yeah, that's where it gets a bit wonky, because you technically know how to do the spell, and you have the means.
But I would
It's
need
weird.
to prepare it. The difference is,
Yeah.
if I can do it, I would need to prepare it.
But because it's a racial, it's always it's a whole. You have to go through a whole logic web on how your DM views it. But for now, we're just not gonna worry about it.
Well, I mean, racial means even if you have it prepared, you can cast it however you want. I do not get to disguise self as a druid, at least not in PHB. Could be expanded.
So, I am moving us along. So, Connor is helping move the players towards the thing because I don't think we have anything else we need to do. Also, look at your cards, players. I've got an extra bonus action and a gog in case somebody dives.
That implies you both you and Nito. I'm gonna let you guys. You don't have to see him. You just gotta be able to use him.
Somewhere in the universe, I will that a gog will die for this. Taking grappling hook.
I like the thought that you guys have so many frog cards that you could consecutively in turns just have the frogs keep dying.
Martyr doesn't carry a lot of stuff with him anyways. I will carry all my weapons on me at the moment, just in case you need to be taken off me. It'll look suspicious if I have none.
3, and I think Dom has one too, so that's 4 frog cards.
Does he? Oh my god.
I think he does.
Yeah.
So I imagine we wait until nightfall again to get those searchlights running.
Yes.
Oh, and Candle will aid by when things go bad for the when they go search the Minotaur, he's going to be running around in the woods doing the demon wolf howl as loud as he can. And he's been
Okay.
promised a whole bag of corn if he does a good job.
Corn!
But if he does it early, he gets none. Martyr can send telepathic signals within a mile, I think.
All right.
Double check the distance.
So,
But he does. There is telepathic.
by the way,
signals he can...
at night, you see searchlights from previously unseen constructs that I want to reveal.
Oh no.
I remember those.
Is that the fucking birds that shot me down in the foundry?
God damn it.
Among other things.
Those bitches
Among
broke my
Us.
brew.
So, are these broken walls of the compound actually broken, or
Yes,
Yeah.
yes?
they are.
The best bet has come from the north. So, try to set up the decoy somewhere south.
Candle will help, like, drag him to wherever he needs to go, like, in the right position so that we have... When we start to move, there's less time of us dragging and walking back around the base. So we're walking straight to our point, Candle's dragging it to its point.
Well, I have to set up the mirror.
Yeah. Oh, I assumed it was, like, tied to him and...
I was gonna have the body a little further away, so it wasn't in plain sight with the mirror. I was gonna have the mirror reflect to get their attention, and then the body in the background to be like, "What the hell is that?"
I honestly assumed you shoved it into like a gaping chest wound, and we were just dragging the body.
No, because if we just make the whole thing visual, they're gonna be on alert because they see a dead body. But if they see a shadowy figure in the background after a shine, then they're gonna be like, "Who is that?" And they're gonna investigate.
Sounds good.
Hopefully.
What's the time period between the cycles of the searchlights? Estimate
15 minutes.
15? Perfect. That's definitely enough time. So the moment it passes over,
Can I get your can I get your all's passive perceptions just so for my sake of mind?
passive 16.
Arania?
17.
Oh.
Mine is not great, but I think mine's a
Oh.
14. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a 14.
Oh. Okay. That's fine. So, which side are you guys coming from? The south?
We're gonna set up the body in the south and then loop around to get to the north
All right.
because it has the gaps.
I'm staying north with Aroni. I think it's best that he moves by himself because if we
As
the
true.
more people we walk by, the greater chance we have of stepping on a twig. And
All right. I'm gonna put a frog. Like, where do you want the frog? Hang on. There we go.
Frog gonna be the ogre body.
It is. Where do you want to put the ogre body?
You're gonna have it right down south over here.
Okay, good. Because if you had done that much closer, you'd be in the minefield.
Yeah, I want to avoid the minefield. I want them
and
to have to
forgetting over the
navigate through the minefield.
I will. I can carry around. I can carry a person and like glide down a little bit over the minefield as best I can to hopefully at least give advantage or surprise.
Careful with the betties.
Yeah. We did confirm they were bouncing betties, but glide over if we need to using wings. If I go too high, I go above the walls. And
Rickich would have watched them to see the pattern, right? I mean, I remember you saying that I recognized the pattern of their minefield.
Yes.
So Rickich can navigate us through it.
I'll need you to make a investigation check.
I have a card for that too, and I'm good at that because, smart rat.
Good. And you will have a careful pacing in order to go ahead and make that for me.
Reasonable.
Yeah, go ahead and make that for me now.
All right. Once we notice that they're starting to investigate the body, Zerkich will start leading them through it. Investigation. Okay, I think that needs a card. You guys think that needs a card?
which one? Advantage or plus?
Advantage.
And this is
that is a +3.
This is to do what?
Navigate through the minefield.
Yeah.
Card down. 18.
18.
I have a spell that can. Blessed is to plus work on ability checks?
No.
Okay.
You know it
Zirkich
does
will
though.
take his
Okay.
time tiptoeing through the minefield, making sure that he glances back and you guys are right behind him, not stepping off or anything.
I do want at least one of your tokens. I won't make y'all like walk through the minefield yourself, but Zirkich's token down by the frog, and I'm going to need you to start wandering in the direction you're going. And I'll let you know if your investigation picks up anything next to you. Walk 5 feet at a time.
There's some bird of paradise that has feathers that it can like bowl out to like slow its steps so it can walk very gentle on loose ground. Martyr's doing something similar with his wings. That they're kind of like, he almost looks like an umbrella, and he's just massive wind resistance. Lightly tap, lightly tap, lightly
So
tap.
we have to creep up, like we have to go up here to
Yes.
reach the top,
Yes.
and that is minefield.
And
And
that's
we're gonna go straight there. So I'm assuming this little patch here is non-minefield.
where you're standing. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because our goal is to end up here, like there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Is the soonest one, or we can go to the one on the roof or whatnot. You know.
Is our minefield north of this? Because I need to go through the minefield because I can't do the whole loop around the place in time.
As far as Martyr is aware, he hasn't hit any bouncing buddies yet.
Okay, that's good.
So I will. God, I wish there was a spell that could actually. Technically, you could do locate object bomb, and it would tell you the nearest one.
What kind of bomb?
Mine,
You can give if you give a generic description of locate object, it tells you the nearest one. Say
Okay.
vessel of water, it'll show you a jug, a barrel, or whatever the nearest one.
Okay.
Applies.
Well, does anyone here have locate object?
Did you tell me it was good for me to prepare it this morning, Liv, or not?
Yeah, I said it's better for you to do it than me.
So you didn't prepare it.
Correct.
Then I would have. I misheard you earlier. I thought
Mm-hmm.
she was taking it. That's why I did it. Which is the thing I'd already said. Retconning.
Sure thing, Morty.
You did say it.
Because I said exactly neutral in the alignment scale.
All right.
And Marta would have Orania with him, and Zirkitessus
Sure.
roll
Yeah.
from the minefield.
So, locate object for
Bombs.
Bomb.
Landmine.
An object that is familiar to you. Yeah, I think I've encountered landmine soldier.
Hey.
Which is probably better that I took it then, because I don't know if Arania would be.
I would have told you what a landmine is.
Didn't
So-
you see the landmines go off before?
No.
Anyway.
No.
Oh, okay.
So I describe
Bombs.
bomb, like a mine. I'm trying to think if there's a way to misconstrue mine before I say mine, but
You don't
think
sense
that is a
any
bomb.
underground holes where you get poor.
What?
You don't detect any.
Oh,
Eh,
no,
eh,
not
eh.
that kind of mine.
Explosives, maybe.
Explosive mines, landmines.
Okay.
Technically,
Say
'cause,
explosives.
explosives. Yeah.
Okay. Remember that song I
Nearest
sent you?
explosive-
Remember that song I sent you a while ago that said, "This is Jace." Chemical warfare.
Yeah. Well, those have some minor explosions, but anyway. Intending to describe.
Give me your word so I know what I can tell you.
If we know there's bouncing betties in traditional landmines, the only other thing we'd have is like a pressure plate that activates a turret. Is in my mind. So can I say trap? Describe a name or object. Well, it has to be a type of object. Trap is.
It's gaming.
Can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. It has to be a particular kind. Thickness of lead.
Just
We'll
say
go with-
explosives, your best bet.
Best bet.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Explosive. I'm gonna go with explosive because that covers enough. Is that good enough? Explosive.
Unless the trap is explosive.
I'm gonna need you to like confirm.
Is explosive too vague? Is what I'm asking.
No.
Then explosive will be my answer.
Okay. There's
And candle took the long way around to avoid the mind.
strangely, you don't sense anything near you at all.
Not explosives.
Except up here on the battlement, there's a bunch of explosives in the back of this little robot's rocket pack.
Where? Oh, like this guy has.
If the ammo.
All right, there's 1 second level slot.
By the way,
trying another spell.
I've just been watching this on loop the entire time you guys have been planning.
Yeah, that tragic moment. Yes.
Just preparing.
Tragic.
Yeah, there's no liquid nitrogen for me to set up that.
There's nothing combustible in these traps. There's nothing that's set to explode. Because I said explosive, didn't I?
You did say
Yeah.
explosive.
I didn't say combustible, so if it does a pressure release, if it does...
You can just wait for me to get up there and I'll lead you through it.
Okay.
If you're that worried.
I am very worried. Because I don't want to fucking blow up. Oh, well, I figured out how Marta's doing it.
Well, I'm gonna walk through the minefield.
Are you now?
Too.
All right, so he's hugging the wall.
I want to be as far away from this thing as possible when they start coming down to see it.
He's hugging the wall.
And I have like 15 minutes until
I have
the
half a
thing gets
mind to
seen.
start just flicking these things around here, just align the wall. But I'm not gonna.
Does he get up to us?
Does he? Oh, that's a good question. You roll an 18 first, right?
Yep.
There is a. Matter of fact, I can do this easily. I can just go. Doot.
Woo!
Minesweeper.
Doot. Oh, I think this one was right here.
I'm not gonna test if that's got.
Wet. Just pouring.
I don't remember what this one was. I was fucking with it, but so I guess that's right here. Go ahead, I'll give that one too. Alright, as soon as you
It should be the Pink Panther theme playing right now.
Alright. Make me another investigation check.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's better.
Proceed. There's a bit of an outcropping in front of you. You're gonna have to have your little left.
I got you.
Yeah. That red outcropping is just rock.
Wait, how tall is it?
19.
Apparently tall.
Pretty tall.
His eyes
Say
just
about 50 feet.
Unfortunately, you encounter a weird world border that you slide right off of.
Get back in there, soldier! You can't abandon the battlefield.
Just like trying to leave in like a storytelling game. I can't leave
gotta.
yet.
Let me hit with this one too. Sneaky.
Roll me another investigation check.
Oh shit.
What are you doing, Morticia?
Your
Hello.
foot scrapes a leaf that looks disturbingly metallic.
Uh-oh.
I like to imagine he was like about to step down on it and just.
That's what he was about to. Oh, Morticia. Biscuits.
Grief.
Good grief, he says.
I've broken into compounds before, but damn these guys.
That's your god.
I know, and she's done marvelously.
That's what we like to hear.
Look, Zrikich is like, goddamn me. I'm like, fuck yeah. Got techno construct sentries, got minotaurs in power armor, like a fucking flying mountain city. That's great. I love it.
All right.
Anyway, whenever you want me to do another check.
Now make your next check at disadvantage as you're nearing the wall, and they're getting a little more sophisticated.
Oh, shit.
All right, proceed.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
hey, look. It just means he's not revealing them. Look, analyze the pattern he's done so far and apply it. You can do this shit. All your brain power.
Shut the fuck up.
See the code in the Matrix. I'll piggyback you through it. God, having more. You're about to go to no man's land. You know you won't put them next to each other, but any square action.
If I die, I'm gonna kill Martyr.
Are you feeling lucky? Are you feeling lucky, punk? You got 5 options.
Shut up. Shut up.
20% chance.
Shit.
I fucking hate Minesweeper.
I love mine.
Could you do me just a quick favor? Roll me an investigation check, regular.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
didn't notice
Oh,
he's-
no.
Click.
Your tail lands on something.
Does he hear a click?
Do we see this?
There's no way I would have my tail just hanging, dog.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck.
Take me home
Does he hear
to the place
Oh.
where I belong. West Virginia.
Is that in my spot?
Mountain Mama.
In a row,
You're-
Pyro.
You're fine. You're fine.
Just looking out in the sunset. It's okay, little one.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Proceed. You don't set it off.
You bastard. You sick motherfucker.
You have no
Shane, you're
idea.
playing the world's most dangerous game of roulette right now. Best of luck.
And you're playing it with
Oh,
me.
shit.
I want you to know what's about to happen.
Oh, stop putting a fucking path for me.
You want to make another investigation check real quick? Just for me. All right, you're fine.
He said,
Y'all gonna be
There you go.
so fucking angry later.
Guaranteed not to fail. You fucked up.
In the fucking mouth.
I will be judging you based on how closely you follow the path.
Arania is like freaked the fuck out. She is just gripping so tightly to Martyr's shoulder.
Martyr
The
is
nails are
whispering like
digging in.
Martyr's whispering like, "Come on, come on, come on." Oh my god, I'm so glad. This would have led him straight to a boom
Hey,
down.
hey, shut the fuck up and mind your own business.
Oh, by the way, they enjoy their high explosives.
Well, there's probably a reason these walls are broken, fellas.
Ordnance
I will
testing.
say, I thought, I was like, man, why is this fort broken if it's towards the center of this? Yeah, that'll do it. Setting a mine on the fucking wall.
The worst part is he's giving me ones that are so far away that I think he's withholding the ones that are close to me.
Probably is.
Roll me another investigation check.
Here's your chance to get back on the path. It's ironically probably the most safe square.
Silence.
One time he's gonna put two
Oh,
next to
15
each other, and it'll be right now.
I love Battleship.
I hate Battleship.
I love these games. And fucking with Shane as he's about to have heart palpitations is even better.
Shane is having a fucking conniption right now.
He's clutching his chest.
Sweet.
Nitroglycerin.
Meanwhile, Pyro's just like, sweet Caroline. Bop, bop, bop.
Stop showing me that shit.
I will not let go until you blow up or get to the end.
Oh, brave man, brave man.
That's right. Brave indeed.
Roll me another investigation check.
I was waiting for it. Oh, thank God. Oh my.
What the
This is
hell's
where you look
going
around and
on?
see you're just in a circle.
Jesus Christ. Suck a,
Bro,
suck a play fucking centipede.
Fucking paint.
what the fuck, Pyro?
That one was me fucking with you.
The intern who set up these mines is fucking on crack.
Oh,
Oh my.
could you roll me an investigation check?
Oh no.
Okay, proceed.
By the way, move down a square.
Advantage on intelligence check. Advantage on intelligence check.
Oh, my savior.
I was
All right,
waiting.
move down, please.
I know I'm gonna need it later.
The natural 20 has earned you a reprieve from death.
What's a reprieve? Just,
I was waiting for the right moment. I knew I would know it.
is it just the one in front of me that I can get off of that?
It's a natural 20. Give him the rest of the path. Give him another 30 feet at least.
No, make him suffer more.
Fuck off.
How
It
did
is
you guys
10
get over
o'clock.
there? What
Yeah.
are you even doing? What the,
Waiting for him to get over here.
how'd you get over there?
We
They're,
came down from the
they're way
mountain.
out there.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
came
bring them into the
down-
minefield.
Yeah, we came down. He went
I
down
am populating the map real quick.
I was south setting
Wait,
up the
what
decoy,
mines?
and I have to go through this because if I go all the way around, it might not be enough
Alright.
time.
There you go.
So,
there you go, Shane.
I'm going through the minefield.
Oh my god.
I'm going through the minefield,
Oh my
and then I'm going.
As
them
far as you are
follow
aware,
me
that
through
is the rest.
minefield.
That is the rest of them.
Oh,
Okay.
natural 20. Worth saving it. Worth saving it.
By,
All right.
by the
So
way,
he's gonna come up here, and he's gonna.
since I am such a kind
Meet
and
up with
generous
them.
deity, I'm going to go and reveal the rest of them.
Martyr will dab some of these soaking sweat rats dew off him. You all right?
Holy fuck!
That was terrifying. I'm
Holy
sure it was
fuck.
so much worse for you. It was terrifying to watch.
It's only quite a few. It's not that many.
Jesus Christ, my guy.
These
Dude.
damn Neuvactin to the fucking bombs.
Oh, I didn't get them all. Hang on.
My fucking detect magic or my locate object doesn't pick up any fucking explosive.
That was a little ridiculous.
What was the range on locate object again?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
Oops. Perhaps there might have been some detection thing against that. Don't worry about it.
They cast Private Sanctum over the base. Yeah, they cast Private Sanctum over their base to block divination spells.
All right, we're here now.
But it worked on the thing, so that's not a. They didn't do it over the entire compound because it worked for the draggy boys.
Maybe Pyro didn't read
Huh?
the spell. Who knows? Could be anything.
You didn't read the spell, and you gave us all that shit.
You made me spend one of my second levels as the paladin, and you said, "Nah, too long, didn't care." No, I'm not reading all
For
that.
some
Well,
reason, I thought
congratulations,
it was
bad
a.
for you.
For some reason, I thought it was 100 feet.
You're trolling.
Brother.
5 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
brother.
actually that close. The map just doesn't get that far.
Those
No,
ones weren't explosive. Those ones weren't explosive. That side, the walls were intact because those were acid sprayers.
However, they made it through. Continue.
Yeah, Nito. Yeah. Don't rush me, shitter.
No, we're rushing you.
Oh,
I won't be
Neither
sass.
am I rushing.
my heart rate.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
immediately scooping him up, tossing him into Aranya's arms. Rat pack this. Going in.
Rat pack.
Right, let's go.
Well, we don't have to rat pack until we're on the elevator, jackass.
Okay. Now.
Is there a minefield up north?
No.
If there was a minefield up north, I was going to come to your house and kill you. but-
I thought there would be a minefield up north, and I'd have to navigate you through. That's why.
Yeah. That's why we.
Whatever is up there, you don't sense anything like that. All right.
Keep up I'll keep up the spell for the next 10 minutes just so I can know where the nearest explosives are. I mean, the nearest one says it's on his back, but as soon as anything gets closer to me than him, I'll know if it has an explosive. Which it's Neuvactin.
So you're going in through here,
Yep.
and your passives are up here again.
Yep.
Minus 16,
17
17,
is
and 14.
Okay.
Should I make stealth check?
Yeah, you should all make
Yes.
stealth. You should all make stealth
As
checks.
we get up here, I'm gonna go ahead and cast
Advantage
Passive
from
Advantage.
nighttime. 27
Plus 10.
plus
16.
10. 2. Ooh.
Okay, so
No, yikes.
nothing on the wall sees you.
Okay, hold on.
They give
Tell me
Martyr
roll stealth.
some decks.
24.
27.
Blessed
Martyr has a
be.
Martyr has a
2 27, 7.
27 and 16.
No, and 24
24.
because
Bill gave me advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. I'm gonna need an adequate lack of salt in a little bit.
For what?
Firstly,
I hold my reservations. Go ahead.
Zrikic is gonna peek this wall and see if anyone's
thing
out
is,
there.
I should have asked for perception check instead of stealth, but this is something as well.
Oh, how's that?
What?
You guys, Ronnie, bring yourself up. Okay, because Bass Trace has a zone off you.
Yeah.
Zrikic, you guys are pretty much slithering up the rubble. And Zrikic, you are trained in the arts of stealth. It is if I say you were born in the darkness, molded by it even.
Shitter.
And you bump your head into something that isn't stone.
Oh. They got invisible fucking things over here.
What is it?
Ouch.
This looks down at you.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
I will parse for the recording. This has been there the entire session. That's why I made noises when you said you're going north. I have the camera that tells me this. As
Time to roll initiative.
as this thing looks down at you, that's when hey Sippy, who would you send the sending at?
Here we go. I got it. It's going to Martyr because he feels like that's the one that needs it most. Should I DM it directly
Good.
to Connor?
Good, I'm so proud.
Oh, DM it to me. DM it to me.
Okay.
DM to the DM as well.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
No, exclude him.
He doesn't get to know.
Ipo.
Also, if you wanted to read it out so the rest of our people can.
No.
So, Martyr looks like he might change a shade of red. How does he
Yeah,
look?
Mara goes pink, which is extremely pale for him.
What's wrong? Murder?
I respond in words, not text. He's thinking that he doesn't know very many women.
Women.
In fact, I have a few named ones in my backstory, but there would be a few unnamed people he would also know. He will ask, if you're sure, can you give me a description of the woman?
Is that all? You're not even gonna fight your fucking god.
Hang on, I'm counting.
That was 12.
Just crept through minefield. One word.
Yep.
Will relay message soon. 5 more.
Uh-huh.
Were you kept safe?
It was the first fucking line.
He's asking again.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
The
Hang on.
first line is "We are safe."
Let me say, instead of safe, he'll say well then. Were you kept well? There's a difference between it wasn't stabbed and it was treated as an honored guest.
This is called a
He takes a 3rd level spell each.
this is called a clockwork mantis.
In fact, if Marta then looks up and goes, "Hang on, I think Sippy's sending me a," and then
Drinkage is just gonna be backing up. Oh shit!
Ting 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 ting.
You guys all have over 20 stealth.
Yeah, but I bumped my head into it.
It was standing in the opening. There's no stealthing with you,
hiding.
but he bapped. He walked into it.
it is the night and we're crept.
I was peeking over the corner. If
Okay.
if it was standing like right here. Yeah, I was peeking over the corner to see if anyone was in here.
Okay, well then you bank your head into it and it doesn't notice you. It's just like,
Oh.
yeah, there, fine. Then I shouldn't have.
Does Sippy give me a response after?
Go back.
I
Go back.
tell the gang to wait.
Where is it specifically standing?
It is a praying mantis made of clockwork bullshit. It is like it was leaning down into the opening. Just
Is it, like perched up on here.
It was pretty much like vertically almost on the wall a little bit. Just jive walking. And just and just sitting there in the opening as if it itself, instead of actually repairing the masonry, is what was there.
Interesting. So we did pause because Marty said, "Hang on, wait, I'm getting a message from Sippy." Sent the response and is waiting for Sippy to send another message.
And,
Are they all right?
and its stealth is this. Oh, hang on, did you? And I want you to know, the only reason you got that was because that was a crit. Because it rolled a 25 on stealth.
Nice.
Sippy, Bill.
I'm typing it out just so I can see it. No, it was basically asking.
We'll do it live.
We are well. If we're asking if we were kept well, and about the lady.
Sippy is fat. He's been eating out of that bag of endless food like a true monstrosity.
He's not that fat. He's not going to just wreck levels of binging. He's more like snacking.
It was homage to his old friend.
Also, don't forget, Pyro, that during this thing that there's a mirror to try and pull the guard.
Oh yeah, you definitely hear.
Yeah. To the southern part.
You can still hear it, and you can still kind of see a little bit. There's something on top of a candle, waving around what appears to be a sword.
I send in a good boy, and does he get snuffed?
Snuffed? They're definitely there's a commotion.
Do the guards react and shift?
I need to check the range on these things. I haven't looked at these in a while. Let's see. Let me put myself back to object.
We're trying to do a breakout plan, y'all. Unfortunately.
All right, missile launch. Oh shit.
Okay. It was literally just like asking if we were well and then about the lady. Those were the two things.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, he's pretty much just going to send this back.
Candle's getting fucking waxed.
Candle has cover and is currently running and is pretty much using his Roch as a shield. So you hear. Let me describe the course of events after. Oh! This large mechanical fucking biped titan here. The shoulders roll down, and what appear to be speakers like move out and start playing music. I am not kidding. It starts playing cybernetic music, proper techno metal, and
oh yeah.
and each of these beasts within what is it 60 feet. So yeah, are they look more jazzed, like they're sparking electricity, and they start carpet bombing in the general direction of
Oh my. Bob and weave.
Corn.
This is all telepathic, but
As for
right now he's having
Candle hasn't died yet. You can tell that much.
he's having the things I do for love moment right
The
now.
things I do for love.
Yeah. He's having his courage the cowardly dog moment right now, bobbing and weaving bombs in pursuit of corn reward.
Carter, come here.
I love the smell of corn and napalm in the morning.
So we're just gonna take out one of his bags of ball bearings, cut a little slit into it, and then like put it in Martyr's palm so that the slit's down so nothing spills out. I want you to chuck this as far over this wall as you can.
Won't that alert them to our position?
Over the wall.
I've also sent the next sending.
Okay.
Magna
As you give
Lady,
me
we
this-
come peacefully, please. Well, we are right next to a robot guardian. I don't know about that.
Oh, Magma Lady.
You could try talking to it.
Please come peacefully, please.
Go on, talk to it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure the magma, or not the magma, the
Magma.
clockwork mantis will be open to reason as we are standing right
You
next to it.
describe Magma Lady, and he goes, are my immediate words responded, or do I get to say stuff to my comment?
Let me ping the spell.
Either here or there.
Fuck off, malware bites. I'm trying to read.
And can answer. It says can answer immediately. So
Okay.
If it says immediately, then
It's probably immediately.
I think if it says immediately, it's either I can respond if I like.
By
or
this
next.
time,
It's
while you
immediate.
guys are mulling it over real quick with each other. By this time, Sippy and Candace, you are ushered into a middle room where you're both in.
I have a response for him.
You do that while I'm moving things around.
You want me to say that now?
Yes.
Cannot do peacefully if Magma Lady stays in danger. Please advise. Continuing infiltration.
if she stays in danger,
Yep.
continuing infiltration.
And this is why you don't send it to murder!
All right. So
Literally anyone could have told you there was Rania.
So
even Zrach.
So what does Candace see when this lovely message is sent to you, Sippy?
Sippy is very calm. He's a very calm person, so he doesn't recognize just insane as I am right now. And
as far as like a physical description, there's any changes, any sort of
like just a silent vein snaking up your neck.
Yeah, pretty much.
His oh my god, it's the oh, I love her. Her eyes look so calm. The Sippy turns his head, it's just fully dilated.
Look at how calm is Will.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. Okay. Third level spell slot.
Another one. Yes.
Deep general.
He says, "Everyone, including Lady, safe. Come peacefully."
I think actually there's a few owl screeches in between those.
Yeah. No,
By the way, this is said out loud.
I don't.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
we've
sending is telepathic.
then why haven't we been ruling that? One of our games has been ruling that weird.
I mean, it has a
Message is out loud.
Okay.
It has a verbal. You have to like.
But it's say you speak
Very
the
true.
words.
Yeah. You
Okay.
send a message. A lot of people flavor the verbal components as you saying the message,
Okay.
but there is still he does like do whatever he does to speak the and then the message gets
Okay.
sent. So it's not subtle
Fair enough.
stuff,
Fair enough. But you are noticeably tense, unless you want to make me a performance or deception check.
And Martyr's response will be very short. I'm trusting you then.
Oh.
Standing down.
What?
Okay.
And he's going to grab the two of them, put two of his cohorts, grab them, pull them close together. Sippy says we got to come in peacefully.
So,
What are you
Giving a
doing
second
then?
process. I have got like both your necks. Like I've got my hand on the back of them, just pulled you in close. I'm giving you an opportunity to be prepared and know how we should look like we're not trying to break into the fort right now.
okay.
Granted that we are trying to break into the fort right now. That's pretty
Oh,
fucking
we
hard.
You catch a you see off in the distance, flashing against the night and I hope Dom is proud of me for this. A flossing rat on the top of a currently on fire direwolf.
Oh God! Oh fucking! He's getting carpet bombed. You know what? Let him go out. That's how he wanted to die.
He wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
They sail off and
smiles on him right now.
they run off into the night away from the fort, but they definitely caught some hits.
Kendall does have a chunky HP as his direwolf. That's
why which is why Zrach isn't just sprinting off into the night.
He's like, yeah, like
Making biscuits on the tip.
it is adorable.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I need to roll a D100 just for me, just to see if it's scary. if I scare the absolute shit or do something funny. Hope I. Yeah. Well, no, you guys. I need to hope I don't roll low. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
A stray shell does not hit the minefield.
Ooh.
Chain reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Come peacefully. Feels ground rumble.
Tchaikovsky! Automa! It getting me proud.
Martyr will grab the two people with him, hands up in the air, stand fully upright, wings out. We come in peace. We surrender. We have business.
What the fuck?
Hi, please don't shoot.
Jesus! Or Devactus! Gotcha.
Jesus.
Mecha lay.
Mecha Raptor Jesus.
Mecha
Yes.
Jesus.
Raptor. Anyway.
Dimmadome, owner of the Dimtail Dimmadome.
As a female Minotaur is walking around the corner holding a large axe over her shoulder.
You can also stop shooting at my wolf.
Hello,
I'll have him stand down.
Oh, is that what the...
Please stop holding that axe at us. Hello.
Hell. And...
Promise we're nice.
God.
Well, the other two of us went,
We kind of have our friends
S5 Mantis 42.
up there.
check with your
Decloak.
superiors. There's
As
Just
the...
see the fucking mantis app right behind.
Yeah, it pretty much
Move me back.
it decloaks right there.
We're not on that map.
Is there anything going on that map? Or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. I'm bringing it back.
There's supposed to be eyes, but yeah, Mario just tits out in shock. Some people's eyes bulge, not him. He's built different. I'd imagine we'd stepped around this corner, so it'd be like
Shoom.
there, and we're just like, ooh.
What is
Check
that
with your
thing?
superiors. Check with your superiors. We'll stand here in plain view while your cannons aim at us. We have business
You-
that summons us up top.
You
We
do
are
that.
invited guests. Feel free to go and check. We'll remain here.
Zit!
Very
Zit!
well-monitored area.
Zit! Zit!
Yeah, Zrikich has his last dust of disappearance like,
Zoot!
folded back behind his
Zoot!
hand as he's got his hands up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I am still also technically holding the bag of ball bearings.
Uh-huh.
I'm also going to give this bag back to my compatriot. It has a hole in it of ball bearings, just trying not to spill any. You can stand right next to me as I do it if you'd like.
Okay, then this is the most ridiculous thing I've seen today. This is a bar joke. A druid, a Hybrian, and a Skaven walk into a fortified
And I was told
encampment.
to stand down by the priest of Kineas.
Hi.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I show up if it was a lie? You realize how fucking stupid we... Hang on.
Look,
Blink.
Martyr, I've realized how stupid you are for a long time. I just try to send it to the back of my mind.
Listen. Shut the fuck up. As I'm as the lady Minotaur is typing into what amounts to a pit boy.
I'm sorry, I don't know why, but her saying "shut the fuck up" just got
It's an
me.
appropriate response.
It is.
God.
Boss, we've got guests. I don't fucking know. I don't get paid enough for this tithe.
We would like to be guests.
I said shut up!
Sorry.
Martyr kind of pops up. She raises her voice.
What the fuck? And she has like a holster on her side.
Shoot me, please.
And she reverently picks it up and brings it to her mouth. It's coffee.
Coffee gun. That feels very Jace. Just have a gun that injects you with caffeine.
By the lady, this is fantastic. Okay. Just lay down your arms. Just right there. I've got enough ordnance pointed at you to turn you into a memory, but luckily for you, I'm already developing a headache, and I don't like the loud noises. As is.
He slowly uncouples the manacles and tries not to.
Right.
Claudia lays down her quarterstaff and her scimitar.
Look, whatever this is perhaps the strangest way I've
She would watch
done
me
this.
pull out 2 hand axes, 4 javelins, like
You not having many clothes, she raises an eyebrow at you.
a great sword, a crowbar, a hammer, 2 short swords. And then I
Well,
bind it all up with a rope and set it down.
Martyr will put, or not Martyr. Zrikich will put down his sling, his bag of bullets, his dagger, his short sword, and the rest of his bags of bearings and caltrops.
I imagine
and keep the thieves' tools, grappling hook.
Goddamn.
Mouth knife is still there.
She's
and the bags of dust.
At this point, she's just slack-jawed. Dear Lord, I heard Hybrians and Skaven were full of it, but I didn't know that was an armory. All right.
She really did say, like, you could
keep on top of my job.
Yeah, same.
Why is that one glistening?
He looks over the rat. He walked through your minefield and didn't blow.
Respectable.
Like, it's kind of clout.
Whoever set those up is a fucking psychopath.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She kind of smiles.
She slowly approached the platform.
I'm gonna need you to hang on to that one. Right there. And she almost effortlessly like swings around the axe. I'm really gonna need you to sit back with your friends there.
All right, I'll just whatever you say. We're cooperating.
I need a sleight of hand.
You do that as you see a another disc descend from the sky, and quickly cutting over to our friends here.
Nice. 21.
Nice.
That's to keep Balefang and my thieves' tools on me.
All right.
My dust.
Uh,
I'm not taking the grappling hook.
currently, Hythe and Guritz are having an argument. It's a gesture of goodwill. It's against fucking regulations. It's horseshit. So that's and they've been going over this for like the last like 5 minutes. Just one of them. Just one of them. Come on.
What are they arguing about?
They
The
need
fact that a Skaven walked up should be enough.
they're arguing like as a gesture of goodwill to take you guys back down with you, but then it's like, no, absolutely not. This is against all kinds of regulations.
Zippy, you see Canderous kind of put his head in his hands. I thought I was headstrong. Oh my god.
Yeah, Zippy just perks up and says, just like, I would prefer if at least I could go down, but if I can't go down and they're complying, then it's fine. Just bring them up alone. It's fine.
And why is his bracelet off? You didn't have the. He pats him. He pats himself down. Where's my fucking card? Goretz is looking out to the side.
Wherever I assume it's still somewhere. He'll just put it back on.
It was still on you. It was just deactivated for a little longer than he said it was.
Oh.
And Goretz kind of like you drop this. And Heist's sunglasses just fall off his face. Okay. I'm going to kick your ass.
I would please suggest you don't do that.
I will let me finish. You're still technically a prisoner. Do just at least a little bit of regulations. I am rapidly running out of patience for a lot of things. Your ass kicking will be postponed because if I do, your wife will kill me. Your ass kicking can also be staved off by buying me a beer, but anyway.
Goliath mummy.
You think that? Okay. Or as he's just muttering it into his hands, looks at both of you. Go ahead and take the failing, I guess. I don't know. And he just like fucking like sits up against the wall after putting his fucking card back into his fucking holster. Fucking. All right, and he points at Canderous. Don't get married. As Sippy and Garth are walking out to the air decks.
Did he just tell you not to get married?
Yeah. Checking the clientele of this world, there's not many options, but good warning.
Why are you concerned with his marital status?
He needs someone to vent to. It didn't matter who he told it to.
Completely random. Just like
just let it out.
Just don't get married. Don't take a don't take a management position.
Had to tell somebody.
Maybe this one will listen.
Are we getting platformed up or are they coming down?
They're coming down to get you.
Okay.
That's valid.
And eventually, the lady Minotaur in priestly garb that you with the battle axe that you see, introduces herself as Maril. I will now put this into chat.
Hi. Oh, we're still shutting up. Never mind.
No, you can talk now. This is now officially his problem.
So are we
Sorry.
coming up on the platform?
I don't give a fuck anymore. Hi, my name's
Sorry.
Maril. She puts a big meaty hand to shake yours, Arania.
I'm Arania.
Are we on the
Sorry,
map?
we're meeting under these circumstances.
Oh, Nito.
She shakes her hand. Bye,
Yep.
Nito.
Yep. Have a good man.
Martyr does the. He's already gone.
He already left it.
Yeah.
Martyr's going to do the like chin up turn thing that guys do towards her, like a
The sup
The-
nod.
yeah.
She raises an eyebrow at you.
Does she do it back?
She winks at you.
Oh my. That's
Oh my!
an acceptable response. Noting that down.
Breakage is going to do nothing.
I'm sorry we're meeting under these circumstances again.
Again, it's no longer my problem. Be as friendly as you want. Just... Yeah, you'll figure it out.
One question, go, and I'll answer.
Yes.
I'm just fucking with you.
She punches your shoulder. That's the spirit. Make me a strength saving throw.
Good. I was gonna say, can I make a save to like tense and take it?
Yeah.
He's also a paladin, so 29 total.
You are definitely... You hold your ground, but you are slightly nudged aside. You don't move. You just like realize you actually like dug into the dirt just a smidge, but you definitely like hold yourself up.
Good hit.
Breakage just rolls his eyes.
Take it like a
Yes.
champ.
You found one of the scenarios. Martyrs are excellent at communicating with people.
Being hit.
Macho, meaty-headed idiots in the military.
Macho man.
I don't know, get on the platform.
All right. Yeah. Eventually, he does take you guys back up to there, and she'll wave bye at you guys as she continues to hold the perimeter for the moment.
Long journey.
Yep.
And all of our damn equipment.
The
Is someone
equipment.
on the platform with us?
The equipment is put on the platform with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
For the,
Otherwise, she has to do the paperwork for it.
yeah. It is in bags neatly like each of them are in front of you guys. You haven't been detained yet. There's just a lie the Goliath that you guys do recognize just sitting there like you know, this would be one bitch of a time for you to betray and kill me.
But why
Martyr
would
just-
we do that?
Martyr licks his demon fangs. Yeah, why would we?
Cliches?
I could have done literally anything I wanted, but I didn't.
And we
For some
thank
reason.
you for that. Narrows eyes.
Wait, did Sippy go down with them? I forget.
Yes.
Yeah, Sippy, you're
Yeah.
on the lift with us.
You're on the living with them.
Sippy's just like, I mean, you could have done a lot less than what you did already.
Listen.
Like I told you to do.
When I got the message, we changed plans. I was coming to get you.
I told you before I left to stay in the cave and
You
not
did?
do anything. Yes.
I disobeyed that. You were in
Immediately,
trouble. I came to get you. You were in trouble. I came to get you. I'd do it
You
again.
guys get a high vantage point, and as you're talking, you look down. There's a solid chunk of the forest that's just been blown the fuck up.
He's just looking down at it, just like sighing.
Plans changed, Sippy.
But why?
Well, we weren't just
Why?
going to leave you here.
I guess, but he just rubs his temples. Okay, I appreciate your concern, but it comes off as a lack of trust in what me and Candace were doing.
Not at all. I don't trust these Neuvactins to treat you fairly, and I was coming to get you out. I have the utmost
Things
trust
I'd
in
rather
you.
not have come out of your mouth, Sippy. If they were forcing it out of you, I was gonna get you out.
I trust everything you say. That's why we came peacefully when you told us to.
And
But-
I thank you for that.
But I was not going to stand by and let you be held. If you did not want to, or could not make do.
You know what? This is more on my fault for not dictating what we would do if I was gone for an extended period of time.
I'll save you some time. We would have been in the same result.
Fair enough.
We didn't want to see you hurt, Zippy.
Puts a
Yeah.
hand on the shoulder.
Chris.
We will not abandon you. Anyone in this group is not getting left behind. It's not how I work. And he's kind of trying to send a message like, I don't leave people behind. Wink.
Martyr, shut up. Zrikich is gonna squint his eyes and look further down.
Yeah. He's trying to send a message to Sippy in casual conversation about Magma.
Hey, PM, would I know the color scheme of a certain thing?
I don't know nothing about that, but what I can say is that you see a large bolt of green rock come flying past you.
Oh shit!
As what appears to be a trebuchet made of materials, quote unquote.
Material girl.
A material.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck?
He's gonna turn it. He's gonna turn to you, all of you on the platform. Automata!
No fucking way. No fucking way. Martyr looks excited. Like he suddenly just got an adrenaline burst and his hair's on end.
Yeah, Sippy's just squinting. He's like, and most
And-
high level spells were spent talking to Parter.
And
This
we are actually.
Do I look down and actually see Clan Automata planning in a?
Oh, you see, you see,
one.
you
Be
see
sure
more.
We just watched a fucking fully clock catapult fire a shot.
So here's what's going to happen.
Why is it a frog?
That was the decoy. It was just a token.
That was it.
Candle, fuck you for not telling me an Automata mobile.
It's almost as if they're stealth.
They're from the north.
Oh no, you're good, baby.
Yep.
Not bad.
They're from the northwest.
Here's what's going to happen. You guys are going to land back down.
Oh boy.
And next week, or the week after that, actually, y'all are going to defend against an automata attack force, and Candace gets to cosplay against cosplay as a space marine.
Oh,
because
no.
he chose not to come.
No, because he's gonna fucking get drop potted in here with.
Yes.
I can say that
Literally all of my third level spells.
Hey,
Talking to Parter.
that's your fault.
I'm warning you right now. My 8th level feat to get my dex to 20 is Gunner. If I see a Jezzail, I'm killing it and taking that rifle.
Martin, you're not gonna wait for the platform to land. You're gonna dive and say, "Catch me!" That shit. Actually,
If I get behind their lines and I get a hold of a Warp Lightning crew or a Plague Claw crew, they're dead.
Oh, no.
But before you guys manage to like veer back down into this into the encampment, you realize this place was entirely surrounded by a minefield as the let's call them Skaven slaves.
Yes! It wouldn't be a fucking Alamana raid if they didn't sacrifice them to kill the mines! Yes! It's a Skaven, baby! Let's go!
I love that both of our characters are high.
By the way, in order to help along an actual map, I'm just going to next week. This is going to be the northwest, where it just the turned around on the map.
Okay.
From where y'all were flying off. I'm saying they're coming. They're going to come from the south.
You
Makes
can
sense.
just rotate everything.
I
No,
could,
it'll be
but no.
upside down and it'll hurt my brain.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna let Nito be a space marine. So none of you tell him what's gonna happen. That's what I told you guys.
Gotcha. By the way,
Yeah.
on that way up, I think I put in chat that Marta was putting back on his scale mail.
Yeah. You have enough time. This was a very retarded gunnery crew that fired off their plague claw too quickly.
They didn't take him off. Fire at will. Trolling.
I used my IRL dice. Big heavy bit. I used the Merlin dice. That was my fault.
The Merlin guys.
And I rolled a 1. They couldn't hold it in.
He's itching for it.
Of course, you. If anything, the Skaven just need more rations, so they're looking to get giblets.
Skaven kill 3,000 enemy troops, lose 4, close victory. Why is it even close? They barely lost anything. Well, I mean, every bullet's about 15 Skaven lives. It checks out.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna give you guys time to just move around the map, and then yeah.
This is gonna be so much fun to have him just be like, "Hey, Martyr, you can murder everything in front of you with no more."
I don't think I've given you guys an actual siege before, so this is gonna be something new for me too.
Yeah.
I hope there's a low health creature, because if I use my channel of any.
If I know anything, there's enough Skaven slaves to go around, fucker.
This is when you wish you have cleave.
He does have cleave.
Yes.
Let me just.
He's
what even is cleave? Okay.
One of my Oblivion things.
He has cleave and what's it called?
You have half tough.
He does.
Make up for your dog shit pool.
That means next week, the week after that one. Sorry, hey, Bill.
Gotta terrorize you as Rin for 1 week.
Are we still recording?
Yes.
Nice.
And